Yes, yes, I'm alive. I'm alive. What we did here, so if you check the daily, it's like we don't know what happening. When we check the 4 hourly, there is already, it's like, from here, it's like what we call consolidating. Why? I don't know. It's just consolidating. And what we had CPA news at 8:30. This is 8:30 news. What it did? It took all this high and closed like this. So normally what happens? If something happens like this, normally the markets go down. But I don't know. The other markets looks like little bit of green. But my bias is for today is for short. And what I mark? This is for hourly high that already took. Then what I mark is London session high. This is London session high, and I just mark this news candle equilibrium. That is this market, and this is our London session low all the way down. So what I want to see is either it go and take these highs and give us a reaction, or if this react from here, then I will go for short. If it is reacting from this, what do we call equilibrium, then we will go for short. Otherwise, from here, so and my take profit would be this landed session. So let's see if it wanna come, if the price wanna, if the market wanna give us a chance to market opened here and took these lows, 1 minute lows, and a break of trade upside. See, Meta is doing good. Meta already has like 8 9 points difference. Few of them are like market is giving mixed reaction to the inflation data. Okay. Honestly, the inflation is not bad as thinking because forecast was to 2.4 last month and it is only 2.3 this month, so it is not bad. And it is not bad as it is looks because after the all the trade war thing and all those stuff, it's not that bad. But why I am still on sell side is why my bias is on bearish. Reason, price is already here. Price needs some kind of liquidity to move forward. See, that's why I'm looking, at least taking these lows will help the price to go maybe further high. But at the moment, what I'm looking for is to take this high. It's already, this is invalid. This imbalance is invalid because it's not reacting to it. So what I want to see is taking this high, give us a reaction, enter on the looking for this low. That's my current plan. That's my plan for now. And the whole market is trading to green, but that's okay. Market can do whatever it likes, but and if I don't see any reaction for the next 17 minutes, and if it is close like as a break of structure to upsides, because it's already a break of structure to upside, so yeah, it's a break of structure. So, but that's what I'm saying. I need to see some kind of clearance. See, the from here to here needs to be cleared. Some kind of retracement. I want to see some form of retracement to this area at least. Yeah, man. If the price, if the 4 hourly close here somewhere, then I will look for a ting here somewhere. I don't know. Let's see what price wanna give us. What I wanna tell you is I did a cheating yesterday. As I'm not proud about it, but still it is what it is. As I discussed yesterday, these were my bias. I want to see some kind of price correction till here and a reaction, and I want to go. I want to see this high as my take profit. But what I did, you know, after price breakdown here, I ended on the market on this reaction. I ended on this reaction. Like, no, I ended on somewhere here. Yeah, on this reaction. I thought market is gonna go down. And my take profit was 20 points. I didn't say this on my live, and I took initially I placed my stop loss 15 point something. Then I was too scared because this was not my plan, and I ended on a trade without a plan. So I was too scared. Oh, if I'm gonna lose, what I will do. So that's why I was so nervous, and I don't wanna. So I ended on this candle, and this was my what we call stop loss. This was my 20 point was my stop loss take profit. Price came here. I was so scared. Oh man, what is gonna happen if it's gonna take me? Because this was not my plan. I should not enter on this trade. But unfortunately, I ended. I couldn't resist myself. Then what did was, as the price was coming down, like from here, I told myself, no, 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 no. It's already coming down. I'm gonna reduce my stop loss. Then I reduced, and the stop loss was this. And what price did? It came down here, then took my stop loss, then straight to my TP. Why this happened? Because I was too scared. I was too scared because this was not on my plan, and I didn't follow my rules. So I don't know what was happening. I was so scared to stay on the trade, and I cut my loss. I should not do that. At least when it was my trade profit came down to 5 points or something, I could stay at least 8 points. That would give good risks reward. But as I told, I cheated myself and then what ended up on losing side. But if I don't change my stop loss, it will hit my take profit. But that's the problem because I'm scared. Because if I'm scared, I don't want to do it. I don't want to. I was thinking, oh man, this is too much risk. I don't want to. There was no confidence in my trade. If I don't take that trade, I would have seen this. What? So already took these lows and going up with fair value gap. Price did not respect the fair value gap, but it's respected from here. This was a good support. And rejected even break of structure. This should have my entry. Okay, this should have my entry, or I will wait for retrace or half price. This should have my entry, and all the way from here. This 40 point was my trade yesterday. Actually, did I take it? No. Why? I was too scared, and I did not follow my rules, and I entered here and ended up on losing side. That's important. That's why I wrote one day here. No matter what, yeah, See, sorry. Yeah, this what happened yesterday. So I'm not proud of myself. I'm not proud of myself, but well, it is what it is. I'm not proud of myself. I don't want to be in that stage again, but it is what it is. Can I change the past? No. Can I change the future? No idea. But what I can do, I can currently stay on my rule. I can stay on my fucking rule. So at least if I'm losing, I will be happy. Okay, I was able to stay in my rule. That's the thing. Okay. Yeah, whatever. The problem is, I know actually this would happen, and this was happening for the last 2.5 years, 3 years almost. I was almost on the losing side. Why I was on the losing side? Because I did not follow my rule. This gives a reaction, and if the price on a close below this is our entry. Okay. Ooh, the other thing I want to see is what the 4 hourly was doing. says that it's gonna go up. This is not valid anymore. 4 hour is closing way higher than here. Sorry. I could change my bias here. It is closing above. I could change my bias. Like if it is close above here. It's a very bullish day today. What happened is not showing any kind of retracement. Going up and up. So this is not a breakup structure, it's an extension. Okay? This is extension because it was already breakup structure to upside. Never came to, so it's an extension of this candle. I want to see a retracement, man. I want to see a retracement. I want to see a retracement. Maybe that's gonna happen tomorrow, day after tomorrow, maybe next week. But I want to see it. I want to see it. Tomorrow there is no news. Okay, on Thursday there is core PPA. Yeah, everything. Fed is also speaking, so that could be on Thursday. And Friday, inflation expectation. I don't know, man. I do not know at the moment. It would be nice to see if we can, find any kind of retracement thing. Create a low. I thought this could gonna close here somewhere. This candle, then I should have shorter.
A new pair that I think is cricket. But let's see what it does today, though. Let's see what it does today. There is CJ, right now, TP set, stop loss set, break even set. Liking this so far, can't complain. It's acting as it should. What about $100 so far?
Pakistan has Indian pilot in the custody. So, do we have Indian pilot in our custody? And if we have, are we going to return? And my name is Kiran. I'm from the Khorasan Diary. Sir, I have two questions on what basically I need confirmation is that one, when President Trump tweeted about the ceasefire, they said that Pakistan and India can talk in a third country. और अभी जो शाम में इंडियन अथॉरिटीज की मीटिंग प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस हुई है, they said that the DGMOs spoke in which Pakistani DGMO asked for ceasefire first, and tomorrow there is a call already planned at 1200. Meanwhile, the IAF said that their operation is still continuing. So, what is Pakistan's strategy tomorrow when the two DGMOs are going to talk? And the second thing is that as international media also reported that Pakistan has Indian pilot in the custody. So do we have Indian pilot in our custody? And if we have, are we going to return her or her?
So I can confirm you very clearly, we don't have any pilot in custody. This is all social media chatter. This is all part of the multiple source of fake news and propaganda that has been generated like, from multiple sources. Uh, after your first question is concerned, uh, let me say it very clearly and put it on record. Pakistan never requested. Fact of the matter is that on the night of 6th and 7th May, once this Caspian covered attacks were made, the aliens requested after those attacks. And Pakistan gave a very clear response that we will communicate back only after we have given the response that this and retribution that this act deserves. So on 10th of May, after that response and retribution, that just retribution, targeting not the civilians, but those military establishments, those units, those places from where the attack on the civilians, the innocent civilians, the children was made, once they were neutralized and taken out. And on the request and intervention of the international interlocutors, we responded to the already made request to the unions. And if you see publicly, what's on the public level? What I've shown you just now. What was the public position of the Ministry of Defense of the Indian Armed Forces? Who was asking
No,
for
this is not what I'm
ceasefire?
looking for.
Was it just
I don't have
restitution
it
of
right today.
civilians or not?
I don't have it right.
I think the record
This
publicly
is not what I'm looking
and
for.
the facts speak for themselves. You want me to make public that what strategy are you going to adopt? For any threat, anything that they can pose posture, your armed forces are always vigilant and ready. We have proved it on ground multiple times. We can prove it. So, and we don't respond, and we are not here for a response. That what they said. And so it's not that what they said that.
No, man.
Pakistan has
I'm
Indian
gonna
pilot in the
close my
custody. So do we have Indian pilot in our
trade
custody? And if
because this
we
is not
have,
what I'm looking
are
for.
we going to return? And
I don't want to be on that side again,
my
so
name is Kiran. I'm from the
I'm closing
Khorasan
this.
Diary. Sir, I have two
This would be
questions
my
on what
because you can
basically I
see
need
that
confirmation
nothing
is
is.
that one,
Is
when
I
President
want to see
Trump
something like
tweeted
this,
about the
but it's
ceasefire,
like
they
going
said
like
that
this.
Pakistan
Whole
and India can talk in a third country.
everything
और
is,
अभी जो है इंडियन अथॉरिटीज की
So I'm
मीटिंग
just closing it.
प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस हुई है, they
Thank
said
you.
that the
See you
DGMOs
tomorrow.
spoke in which Pakistani DGMO asked for